Welcome back, everyone, to another Optics Word of the Week. And this week's word is the word clarity. Now, some of you might be thinking about that and thinking about what type of clarity do I have into what's going on in my business? And sometimes you start seeing things and you're like, it's really blurry, it's fuzzy. I can't really tell what's going on. We have a client, and we have a couple of clients actually. We've done a lot of data analytics for some Power BI dashboards, things like that. And one of the things I've learned in a long career of data analysis, data analytics, is that getting data is only one step in the process of finding insights. So some of you have seen before that I wear glasses, so things look very blurry to me right now. So I might be like, wow, well, all I need to do is buy the right tool. And I buy a pair of glasses, and now all of a sudden I should be able to see more clearly. But in fact, these glasses are pretty blurry, right? These glasses don't actually give me the clarity of what I was looking for, what I need in order to be successful. So, what I want you to be thinking about this week is in your data analysis, when you're thinking about the data that you want, the analysis that you want to have, there's really a four-step process that you should take. It's not just about hiring somebody with Power BI experience or somebody with the Microsoft Copilot experience. But if you want to know something with the data you've got in your organization, you need to start creating some clarity. You need to be able to trust in the data itself. So there's a four-step process that we typically like to go through when we're talking with clients about solving data-related problems and helping organizations to get clarity to see more clearly. And so the first step is ask a practical question. If you don't know what the practical question is that you're trying to ask or trying to get answered, then I'm not really sure if your data is going to get you there, or if your data is going to lead you in the right direction, or if you need other data to be successful. So the first thing is start with a practical question. What's the question that you want to answer? The business related practical question you want to answer. The second step in the process is to translate that into a statistical or a mathematical question and start looking at what data do I need in order to get the answer to this question. You may need to clean up the data. You may need to look for inconsistencies. You may have certain assumptions you have to make because you can't get all of the data that you need to get. So there's all of these sort of algorithm type questions you ask when you translate that practical business question into a mathematical question. Now, this is where a lot of times data folks get sort of tangled up. Is the next step is they come up with a mathematical solution to a mathematical problem, or a statistical solution to a statistical problem. And so when we're thinking about statistics and math, some of us who might be like tech geeks and we might get all excited about p values and r values and all of these types of things. For the rest of the folks who are making the business decisions, the practical question that got asked that they want an answer to, the p values and r values and two sample t-test, that stuff doesn't matter. It's a foreign language. So we take the mathematical question, get a mathematical answer, but what we've got to do is we've got to finish the process by translating that back to a practical answer to the practical question that was asked at the beginning. And so the thing I want you all to be thinking about this week, and we're going to come back to clarity a few times, but this is about clarity of data, being able to see your data clearly, being able to understand it, and make sure that you're getting all that fuzziness out of the way so you can really understand what's going on in your business, is follow those four steps. Take that practical question, turn it into a mathematical one, understand what is it that we need to get the answer we want, translate that into a mathematical solution or a statistics solution, but you've got to translate it back. You've got to always have that first practical question and come back to how am I actually going to answer it. Now, look, there's tons of tools out there now with AI and the ability to help you do these things in a very different way. But that doesn't take away the fact that you still need to understand it and you still need to be able to see clearly. So thanks again for another week. Optics in action. This week's word was clarity. There are a couple great things going on. We've got the podcast continuing to record and release more episodes. You should be seeing about 2 of those episodes dropping on LinkedIn a week. If you go to podcast.epsoptics.com, you can find all of the episodes there, all the experts we've been talking to. You can also register if you'd like to be a guest on the show. You can apply to be a guest on the show and be featured as a leader with vision and clarity, if that's of interest to you. The other thing is we've got the book coming out in just a couple of months. So if you go to book.epsoptics.com, you can pre-register for a free copy of the optics book, where you can learn about better alignment for your organization, better alignment for to propel your organization into the future. So thanks again. This week's optics word of the week was clarity, and I hope you get some in your life this week. Take care.